Okay, so the next thing we're going to work on is actually you're working your back, okay? And we're also working the bicep. So what we're going to do is a row. This is a row, and you can use weights. You can do like weights like this or weights like this. This is a 10-pound weight. The other thing you can use is water bottles, or if you have a kettlebell even at home. The kettlebell looks like, let me go over and get it. Okay, so we're gonna go get a kettlebell. The kettlebell looks like this. What's a kettlebell? You don't have to go out and buy these things. If you have them, that's great. If not, that's fine too. But the row, what it takes is you're just going to be on your hands and knees. Again, shoulder and hand in one line. So it's going to look like this. Okay, keep your tummy tight. Okay, none of this letting things fall apart. You know, you gotta keep that tummy tight all the time. So that's real important, keeping that core tight. So you're gonna pull this up to the side, squeeze your shoulder, squeeze your back around so that elbow comes back towards your spine. So just like that, okay? You can have two going on if you want to alternate it, you can. So it's here, squeeze, here, squeeze, here, squeeze, here, squeeze. So that's what that's working, okay? Just like that. You want to do it with a bigger weight, okay? This is a 10-pound weight, again. Or you can use a water bottle. If you don't have weights, that's fine. Use a water bottle or use like a soup can. It has stuff in it, it has weight to it. It works, okay? Or like that, or with a kettlebell, you may have just one hand. You can raise it up and down, up and down. I like to not let it touch the floor, and work it that way. Switch hands, work it that way, okay? Any questions about that? All right, now we're gonna do a mountain climber. And mountain climbers are usually done all the way down on the floor. But if you need to do it where you can't be all the way down on the floor quite yet, I'm gonna let you modify it. Modifying, we're gonna put our hands on a chair or a sofa, but make sure that that chair is not a rolling chair, okay? Because you're gonna be moving and you don't want that to roll out from underneath you. Also, sofa or anything like that, a bench, anything, you can do that, do it from here. So what you're going to do is you're going to switch feet, so it's going to look like this. So you'll be here, switching feet. You can tap a foot, or you can leave it off the ground. Either way, this is mountain climber, okay, from a modified position. Okay, next we're going to go to the floor, where I've done it on a Bosu ball as well. So you're going to take it here to the floor. You can switch feet. So you're going to switch feet here, like here. This is mountain climber. Okay? Switching those feet, you can tap them or keep them off the ground. Again, shoulders and hands are in one line. Just like that. Okay, good. Okay. So the next thing we're working on now is a shoulder press. Okay, and a shoulder press, the action, you can sit, I'm sitting on a ball right now, but you can be seated or you can be standing. I would like for, if you're on a ball, on something that's actually challenging your core, to be upright. So your core needs to be nice and tight, can't be loosey-goosey like this. You actually need to be upright, belly button to backbone, and your shoulder blades back, your shoulders back. None of this slouchy shoulder look going on. But keep yourself upright when you're doing this. The next thing is you probably want to start out with like 5-pound weights or 3-pound weights, just depends on how strong you are in the shoulders. Right now I have 10-pound weights, but what you want to do is bring those guys up so that they're like this. So your shoulder, you can actually draw a line from elbow to elbow straight across, okay? We're not going to be down like this. We're actually going to be right here. You're going to press them to the ceiling, and you can push them together and bring it back to that position. Straight up and down, straight up and down. Some people, if it gets too heavy or things like that, they want to push them this way. This is not correct, and it will actually bother your back. Okay, so bring it back, keep them right in line. Keep it right in line with your body, okay? Up and down, up and down, okay? If you're standing, it's gonna look like this, tummy tight, straight up and down, press up, keeping everything tight, everything in the line. All right, that is a shoulder press, okay? Planks are there is a variety of ways you can do planks, okay? But for right now, to get you started on being able to do these, I would like for you just to come up on your elbows, okay? And again, elbow, shoulder, all one line, okay? That's for good form. You want to make sure you don't want to be out here, you don't want to be way under here. So right in line. And then modified, how you do a plank, is we're actually just going to kind of start right at the beginning. You might want to start up by just pushing those hips up, keeping your knees on the ground, your feet on the ground, okay? This is a modified plank, getting you started, okay? Start here. Start here. This is, you're holding everything nice and tight, holding that core tight, holding your legs tight, all the way. So this is a good workout for whole body. It's a whole body workout. It's actually one of the #1 things that you can do is to plank, okay? This is a beginning, modified. So I'm gonna drop it down here for a second, and I'm gonna set myself up to being able to come up on my toes. So when you come up on your toes, I'm gonna scoot up a little bit, okay? When you come up on your toes, you're actually gonna come up, bring those hips up, okay? You don't wanna be swagged back like this. You wanna keep yourself up, hips up, elbows, again, in line with the shoulders, okay? And then you don't want to be pushing with your toes. You want to be right underneath on your feet. Hold everything tight. Legs tight, core tight, arms tight, everything's tight, and you hold it there. Okay, holding it here for about 10 seconds, up to a minute, 2 minutes, however long that works for you. Okay? Then we're going to ease your body back down. Do not drop yourself back down, so just ease it back down. Another way you can do plank is all the way up on your hands. Okay, so you come up all the way up on your hands and your feet. So you're holding in one line here. Okay? So again, this is full plank all the way up on all fours. There are different things we will be doing from this position in a lot of ways, and different things down the line. So get this kind of mastered and you're on your way. All right, you have a great time setting up on a plank.